You know that kid in school you would ask to eat a bug for a dime? Well, I was the kid that would butt in and be like, yo, I'll do it for a nickel. What's up, Internet? Rosary here with another wacky adventure. This story takes place when I was in middle school. I'm riding the bus home, back to the trailer park. Some kids are goofing around with a can of keyboard cleaner. They'd spray it on their arm or their hand and watch how the skin reacted. Then, someone had the bright idea, probably me, to see who could hold it on their arm the longest. Well, no one wanted to step up to the challenge, so I decided to up the stakes. I would see how long I could hold it to my face. Still, no one else wanted to join in. Shocking, I know. So I did it by myself. For about 2 whole minutes. We all had a good hearty laugh, watching the skin freeze and thaw. We then go on about our normal bus shenanigans and forget about the whole thing. Later, when I get home, my mom notices my chink is still pink. Uh-oh. She starts to panic. She's like, "Who did this to you?" I tried explaining that I did it to myself, and she wouldn't believe me. She's accusing all the other kids of beating me up. How dare they do this to my precious boy? Eventually it fades a bit, and I'm like, "See, Mom, it's not so bad." But she had already called the school and made a big stink about the whole thing. The school did a whole ass investigation. They interviewed all the boys from the bus. Later, they contact her and let her know. Ma'am, he did it to himself." I was like, "See, Mom, I told you." Now, when I say it faded, it had gone away for a bit, but not long after, it came back as this gigantic bruise that covered my entire cheek. This thing stayed for years. Slowly over time, it got smaller and smaller until it looked like a birthmark and then eventually fading completely. I do remember once in high school, when it wasn't completely gone yet, I fell asleep in class with my face on the backpack. I had one of those with the net material on the front, while my damaged cheek was pressed against it enough that it left an impression for the rest of the day. I get home and the cycle repeats. She sees the mesh marks and freaks out. "Who did this to you?" And I'm like, "Chill, Mom. I did it to myself." She then goes, "Oh, okay." And that concludes my story for today. Remember to subscribe for more wild antics. I'm honestly kind of blown away. I got 12 subscribers after last week's story. Thank you all so much. Stay safe and don't do anything I would do.